National Natural Landmark.
In a quarter mile, you will arrive at your destination.
Well,
Camping straight ahead.
In a quarter mile, you will arrive at your destination.
Yeah.
We're in the park. And if nothing else, we can, okay, what do we got on the sign here? Camping straight ahead. Museum, gift shop, and all that. I'd read us. Camping should be.
Vacancy. So it's like 3 here, right? There's a dump station.
Yeah. This should be one. Camp host.
Camp host. That's a pretty ready looking outfit for camp host. 1, 2. And then I turn in here?
Yes. Turn left. And we're going to be this site right over here, I think. See how we kind of go in a circle? We are people right here.
Oh.
So kind of back-end thingies the way it looks.
Well, I see bathrooms right over there. Maybe that's why I picked.
Yeah, I think you picked that. Number 4 right here. This is us.
I'm gonna kind of investigate it, okay?
Sounds good, baby.
Way to level up an RV when you don't have them fancy hydraulic lifts and it's low in the back. You just drive up on the curb, both sides. Some freeze-dried chili tonight in the van after a long day drive, and a leftover steak from Dan the man, Levitan, before it's reconstituted.
Doesn't look real appealing, does it?
Yeah, it looks kind of different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But we're gonna see how she all works out. Freeze-dried chili. Reconstituting my chili. Microwave the water because we do have electrical here at Big Bone Lick State Park. I can smell the chili. It's good.
Put it back in and heat it up.
I'll stir it up if you want to get yours going, baby. For our biome, we need some fermented veggies, aka Linda's homemade carrot and garlic sauerkraut. We're going to just take it right out of there. Supermoon here at Big Bone Lick State Park. The supermoon over Lucille. You know, you learn a lot going through campgrounds. People that, you know, need to have the great big rigs and the fifth wheelers and all. And here's this homemade one right here. Cute as a bug in a rug. It looks like it's got a chimney, so it must have a fireplace in it.
Oh, it is a pull behind.
And it's a pull behind. He just made it off a small trailer. It's amazing, actually. It's Halloween time at the campgrounds at Big Bone Lick Park. Hey, do you have that map, Linda?
That's in the back.
Mm.
You mean for the campground map?
Yeah, I was just gonna. You said something about the bison. So
Oh, yeah. Well, there's only one more road around that goes to the museum, and then you have to hike to the bison.
you have to hike to it. Look how tiny those deer are.
They always have been out here on the East Coast. They've always. I have this theory because those are what it's supposed to be whitetail.
Yeah.
They are nowhere near our whitetail size. I think
It's
they.
kind of interesting connection to Big Bone Lick Historic Monument with North Dakota. We have something in common. In October 1803, while traveling down the Ohio River to meet William Clark for the expedition to the Pacific, Meriwether Lewis visited Big Bone Lick. He was to gather fossilized bones for President Thomas Jefferson. In September 1807, Clark supervised a 3-week dig for bones at Jefferson's request. Wow, mastodon bones. Kentucky's in the state.
That first one has orphan coverage.
That's a tooth now. Thomas Jefferson. It's hard to film with these lights and the glass. Right. They have a nice sign.
Yeah, they do. Mammoth.
Birthplace of American vertebrate paleontology. Wow, we're going to get educated. Salt Festival. Big Bone Lick Historic Park. I'll take a picture of that. Okay.
That would be one of the festivals that's going to need that parking.
Oh, look down there. What's going on down there?
Might be getting ready for the festival
It's on the 18th. Yeah, maybe they are.
because those look like rendezvous military.
One way.
Yeah.
Speed limit 5 miles an hour.
Okay, where do we start?
I don't know. There's a fellow right here.
All right.
It looks to us what we'd call back home a rendezvous.
Yes.
It is,
Yeah.
but
pretty
it's
much.
pretty much a rendezvous.
Yep. Where are you from?
North Dakota.
North Dakota. I'm from Ohio,
Oh,
Wow.
and
okay.
that I got my start doing all this stuff at the rendezvous.
oh, you did.
Yep.
Iron-
Covington, Ohio.
Ironwork. Yeah.
Yep. My friend who actually owns the shop, him and his wife own the shop and this, and what I did is I told him, I said, hey man, I noticed you don't get to go over and shoot archery or throw tomahawks.
Yeah.
He said, nope, sure don't. He goes, I own a few tomahawks. He said, own a bow too. Can't use them.
Because I was
'Cause
busy
I'm always right here.
right here in front
Running
of the
the
anvil.
What's that?
origin.
I'll tell you what. How about you show me how to do this iron work? Nothing simple, just a few S hooks or something like that. And I said, then I can just stand here and do S hooks. You can go do archery. He says, I couldn't do that to you. I said, I want to learn blacksmithing anyway. I said, or at least try it. See if it's something I like. I never know. So about 2, maybe 3 years ago, I started out. And, he calls me last week, like Sunday or something, and he says, hey, you going down to the show with Becca, aren't you? I said, I am. He said, when are you planning on leaving? I said, well, I plan on leaving Thursday. He says, well, she wants to go on Wednesday to get set up. I said, oh, hold on. Made a phone call to the boss. She's like, yeah, you can go ahead and go Wednesday. And so I went down. We were down here yesterday, and he tells me, he goes, oh, I'm not going to be down there all day until late Saturday or late Friday, early Saturday morning, probably Saturday morning. Can you blacksmith for the kids? Yeah, I can do that.
There
All
you
right,
go.
appreciate it.
Oh, that's great.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I've
Okay.
been doing
So-
this for a few years. And
Yeah.
Obviously,
I enjoy
you
it.
love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do. I
Yeah.
enjoy it. I told him, I was like, this is awesome.
Good group of people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So the festival is not till Saturday.
Correct. They'll have kids come in from the local schools
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yep. And then everything else will start on Saturday.
Because we've been driving by here all week, and we
Yeah,
keep seeing a
watching
little
it
more.
grow,
Yeah,
a
a little
tent
more.
here, tent there, and seeing this salt festival and finding out, we're from here. We just happened to be camping at the Big Bone Lick here
Okay.
because I wanted to find out what a lick was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
See-
find it. We looked. I walked up this hill,
Yeah.
and it says pond this way.
Yeah.
So I turned left to walk to the pond. There's a gate, no trespassing.
Yeah.
And I haven't had a chance, but I'm going to ask one of these guys walking around here that are from the park and be like, hey, how do I get over to that pond that's over there? I want to
Yeah.
go check it out. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. There's supposed to be a supermoon tonight,
Last night was pretty bright.
Pretty
so
big, yeah.
It was. I got up about.
Technically, I guess it was last night to today,
Right.
so it'd be including this evening.
Yeah, I went. I got up and because I slept in that tent there. Had to walk over to the restrooms about 1:30 in the morning. I come out. I was like,
That's like middle of the day. Yeah.
yeah, this is pretty bright. What the heck time is it?
Yeah.
I realized it's only about 1:30.
Yeah, you probably had a pretty good view of it too.
It was sitting about right there when I looked up, straight up above, right there,
Yeah.
and it was huge.
To sanitize them, get the fleshy flavor out of it. And he shipped them to New Orleans. Well, New Orleans, of course, that charred barrel's what makes bourbon.
Yeah.
And they're like, we want some more of that bourbon whiskey. And they're like, they didn't know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But that's how supposedly that's how the bourbon got discovered.
Oh, really? Because he was
Yeah.
trying to clean the fish taste out of
Yeah.
the barrels.
Wow.
Well, I'll be dang.
Isn't that interesting?
It was a pleasure, sir.
Yeah.
I hope the best for you.
Yeah. Have a good trip.
We will.
Yeah.
Back
You
to
have
you
a
again
good
next.
weekend here doing this and enjoy.
just west.
Hello.
You know, we been trying
Yeah.
because it spikes the sugar content in it. So now instead of stills, they're putting it in cars, right? Corn liquor, corn liquor. That's all it is. Ethanol. They call it ethanol, but it's alcohol.
Yeah.
So this fellow, you know, these fellas over here.
Yeah.
That kind of is that one guy trustworthy?
Yeah.
The guy with the big beard, is he trustworthy?
I don't know him as well, but I
Oh.
would think so.
How many years have you been coming to this and doing this?
I just started doing all this in 2017.
No, number of years.
And,
That's 7 years. That's
Well, I was a potter for 50 years.
Really?
I was doing art fairs, which is real
okay.
similar.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I got arthritis so bad I couldn't do it anymore.
So you made a living throwing clay,
Yeah.
or you did it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had 6 people working for me there at the end. I had a shop in Louisville. There was a 3-block section of US 60 that was all local restaurants and shops and galleries and consignment shops. I had a cellar there 25 years.
Well,
So what do you do here?
Leather work mostly.
Leather work?
I made that wooden mug. But
that's beautiful.
That's
I was
beautiful.
looking at it.
Zebra
a little
wood.
bit ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
yeah,
gorgeous.
and I just hadn't gotten it all out. I don't have walls, so I had to, if I put it up, I'd have to take it back down.
Yeah.
I'll do it in the morning.
Well, we've been driving by here every day.
Seeing
We've
more
been
and more
over
tents going up,
Yeah.
in a big bone.
and a big
And yeah, noticing a tent. It's like, that looks like a rendezvous over there.